I'm really sorry tonight I cannot do the live session that I was planning for, but in today's video I'm going to talk about all the information that I got concerning the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Without any further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. Initially, I planned to make a live session to talk about the new Insta360 Ace Pro 2 that will be released maybe on October 1st. I'm not sure about the date yet, but it's likely to happen on October 1st according to the latest information and leaks that I got from insiders at Insta360. And in today's video, I want just to share what I got. Before I start, just let me tell you that I'm not sponsored by Insta360, nor by DJI, nor GoPro. I bought the GoPro, I didn't like it, I returned it. I bought the DJI Action 5 Pro. It's a nice camera because we have the same accessories and so on. I was planning to release my full review on the Action 5 Pro in the upcoming days, but I heard that we will have a firmware update for that camera, so I might wait a little bit to finish the video in order to give you the real information concerning this camera, because for now the megabit per second, the bitrate is too low on this camera, and we have some muddy footages in low light and we don't have nice footages in normal light in 10-bit color profile. So we will have a firmware update, and then later on I'll make my full review for the DJI Action 4. By this, I try to save you time not to watch many videos for the reviews concerning the DJI Action 5 Pro, because everything that will be said now won't be as correct or as accurate as it should be in the upcoming days or weeks after the firmware update for the camera. So for now, this camera has lots of flaws, and with the firmware update that should be improved. But for now, I don't have any other information about it, and I don't want to mislead you. That's why I will wait a little bit before making my full review for the Action 5 Pro. And now let's talk about the main topic, which is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So concerning this new camera from Insta360, the release date is likely to happen on October 1st. This date is not confirmed yet, is not official yet, but it's likely to happen on October 1st because Insta360 told me that they will release their camera after the DJI, and we saw that tomorrow, I think on the 24th, we have the webcam that will be released from Insta360. So they will not release two cameras in the same day. They didn't make an official announcement yet. So I think it's gonna happen on October 1st. And concerning the price, I think I'm quite sure about it, but I don't have the official information that the camera with two batteries, because now the main bundle has a camera with two batteries, not only one, for I think 480 euros or 450 US dollars, something around that range. And to be honest with you, I don't have the camera. Insta360 didn't send it to me, so I don't have it. I'm not paid by them. But the images that I got were from an anonymous email that I received a few days ago, and I was very happy about it because we finally saw the real image of the camera. We don't have AI dual chip written on the camera on the front side because that was the prototype, I think, and the official one does not have that label on the front side. And the camera is capable to take 50 megapixel images, while the DJI is 40 megapixels, but I think 50 is with the pixel binning and so on. I'm not so interested in photography in such small cameras, but it's nice to have if we have enough light around. The max video resolution is 8K 30 frames per second instead of 8K 24 frames per second. We cannot shoot in 5.3K, we cannot shoot in 6K, so it's 8K 30 frames per second or 4K 120 frames per second. We cannot go above these resolutions and these frame rates. We know also that the FOV of this camera is 157 degrees instead of 155 as we have on the DJI action cameras. So we have a wider field of view, we have a Leica Summit lens, and the aperture is f2.6 and the sensor size is 1/1.3 inch. So it's the same sensor size as we had on the Insta360 Ace Pro, the first generation, or the DJI Action 4 and DJI Action 5 Pro, but we have an aperture of 2.6 and the FOV, the field of view, is 157 degrees. In the previous video, I was talking about the dual AI chip. I thought that one will be for the pure video mode and the other one for the audio, but now I'm quite sure I got some official information, if we can say that, some 100% sure information concerning the dual AI chip. We have one, the 5nm AI chip, but we have another one which should make all the footages way better than what we had on the Insta360 Ace Pro and on all kind of action cameras in the market. And that's something that I'm really excited to try. It was never been used on an action camera before, and this is the first time we see such chip, such microprocessor inside of an action camera to deliver great image quality. Concerning the image quality, we will be limited to 8-bit. That's not gonna be, we're not gonna have a 10-bit depth in this camera, but we will have a log profile, a flat profile that will help us to get a better dynamic range in some crazy scenes, I can say that. So we will have great image quality coming out of this. According to the person who sent me the images, apparently he tried the camera or he had it already, I'm not sure about that, but he told me that the image quality is phenomenal on this camera from Insta360. He told me also that with this new camera from Insta360, we have improved low light performances, but we have also improved stabilization. That means that we will not have the jitters that we had on the Ace Pro or the other action cameras, DJI Action 4, Action 5 Pro, GoPro Hero 12 or Hero 13 Black. So on this camera, normally, according to what he told me, we will not have those jitters when using this camera in low light conditions. And for me, this is very important because in my city, in winter season, we won't have much light after I finish my daily job. And in order to use this camera in these conditions in my city, I needed to be very capable in low light, and apparently Insta360 worked hard on this topic, and we will have something, once again, as he told me, phenomenal in low light, and I'm really excited to try it once it will be released. And according to the first leaked images, we know that we have removable lens guard on this camera, and that's something that was requested by the consumers after the release of the Insta360 Ace Pro back in November 2023. And the good thing is that Insta360 listened to what the consumers want and need, and they made it efficient and they made it happen on the new camera. My source told me that we expect to see some ND filters from Insta360 for this camera, and maybe a macro lens for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I'm not sure about it, neither my source, but he told me that maybe we will have something similar to that in the upcoming future. But let me tell you that the minimum focus distance on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 will be way shorter than before. We had 40 to 50 centimeters on the first generation. The DJI Action 4 had 40 centimeters. The Action 5 Pro had 35 centimeters minimum focusing distance. I think on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 we will have around 35 centimeters as well. I'm not sure about this number, but what I'm sure about is that it's gonna be way shorter than what we had on the Insta360 Ace Pro. That means that this camera will be perfect for vlogging without these close-up filters. And once again, I'm really sorry I didn't go live to talk about this camera, to discuss with you, to talk with you, and to share information with you live. because I had some other stuff to do later on today, and I decided in the last minute to make it as a video format. You can write me down your comments and I'll try to answer them. You can write your questions, you can write your concerns, and I'll try to answer them, and I'll try to provide more detailed images and more detailed specs and information in the upcoming days. And there is one more thing that I forgot to talk about, which is the audio. The audio hardware in the camera has been improved according to my source, as well as the software on the camera. And you can see on this image that we have a dedicated Bluetooth mode for the audio. That means that we will be able to connect the DJI Mic 2 if you would like to, and I'm quite sure that you will have way better audio quality with this camera and the DJI Mic 2 compared to the Ace Pro 1st Gen and the DJI Mic 2. I'm not sure that we can connect two microphones via Bluetooth. That will be very hard unless we use the receiver, of course, of the mic. But we will have improved audio quality, and that's something very nice. But if we don't want to use a wireless microphone, whether from DJI or some other brand, to record some audio with this camera, now we can use the built-in microphone that, according to my source, once again, it has been improved a lot. And now we have the wind muff on the front side, this piece that you can remove or put according to what you like to record. For example, if you are in an action shot and you would like just to record with some basic audio, you don't care about the audio, then you can pop it out. Or if you'd like to vlog with it, you can pop it on, and then you can record, and you will have improved audio coming out directly from the camera. But keep in mind, if you have this built-in microphone, you cannot vlog at a very far distance. You have to be at arm length. And this information looks legit to me because having a mic on the front side of the camera with the wind muff, that means that this camera is also dedicated for vloggers, and by that the minimum focusing distance is of course shorter than before. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like under this video. That's a massive help for my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to get more info about this camera before it will be released, of course. And by the way, if you are interested in Insta360 cameras, I have my affiliate link down below and I have my code down below. You can use this code at the checkout and you can get free gifts from Insta360, and that is a huge help for my channel to be able to make these videos, to be able to get this information, to share them with you on this platform. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.